Alright, beautiful people, we are back with another all signs read. We're going to get started. I don't think we've ever done a twin flame, so we're going to do a twin flame one. If you're not interested in that, then do watch out for the future all signs reads. But we're going to do a twin flame. We're going to start with Aries, and we're just going to jump right into it. Twin flame update. So let's see here. I'm not going to roll the dice. We're just going to jump right in. What do we have here? Aries. Their twin flame journey. Them and their twin flame. What do we have here? Spirit. Two of Wands. Magician. So right away, Aries, I see somebody here that is pulling on your energy really, really hard. They don't want you to move forward. They want some type of communication from you. I do see that here from this individual. I'm noticing the rabbit there, the squirrel, the stag. Like this individual, they're very feral when it comes to you, you know, like they're just very primal, very... like they have a lot of desire towards you. It's essentially what I'm getting. Yeah, the high priestess. So whoever this is, I feel like the two of you are not really in contact like that, or you communicate but then you go weeks without communicating, or months. For some of you it's been a year or 2 years that you haven't spoken to this individual. King of Swords, the Chariot. It looks to me like this individual in the month of June, they're going to say something to you. It definitely looks to me, Aries, that the month of June, something's going to go down with this individual. They're extending some type of offer, but it may not necessarily be the offer that you're hoping for with the Page of Pentacles there. I feel like this individual really wants to reconnect with your energy, but it could be that they're having difficulty accessing this energy of yours. I feel like, Aries, your twin flame journey, I don't know if it's come to its end or if it's like right now it just feels stuck or trapped, heartbroken, deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving and despair, breakup. So this individual's heartbroken over y'all. And then we have grounding, stability and security, performance, growth and endurance. Somebody here is trying to focus on their money, focus on their finances. Someone here is just trying to get the bag. It could be the both of you. The both of you could be marrying each other like that. You could both be just trying to focus on the bag here. Blowing kiss, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection, return. Aries, your twin flame is definitely going to come back. Most likely either Gemini season or Cancer season for a lot of you. And healing heart, healing heartbreak, toxicity or addiction, abusive relationship. Yeah. I feel like this is somebody that they're intimidated by you. They don't want to admit it, but you intimidate them. The chaser. Oh, here we go. So your twin flame's about to be chasing after you, Aries. Your twin flame's about to be coming after you, ascending, learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union. They're about to become the chaser. They're about to be chasing y'all. Look, engagement ring, higher commitment, eternity, partnership, and union, completion. Wow. What does this twin flame have to say to Aries right now? What does he or she, she, they, them, what do they have to say to my Aries? This twin flame. Gaslighting you. I have been lying to and gaslighting you. You weren't crazy. You were right. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. Jeez. Oh my goodness. So they know. Look. Playing games. This is a game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting is to get your attention. This individual. A card fell on the floor. Let me get that. Look. I'm leaving. I'm ready to leave a situation or mindset that has not served me and hindered my growth. This twin flame's getting ready to leave the karmic or whatever that was holding them back from you. They're about to become the chaser, and they're about to bring this ring. But do you accept this? You're gonna, backstabbing. This individual could have betrayed you in some way, shape, or form. It's gonna be different for everybody. So do you accept this? Butterfly, evolving and growth. Next phase, healing inner child, releasing the past. This energy wants to evolve with you, Aries. Shock, sudden change, shocking news, surprise and epiphany, transformation. I don't know. You guys are going to have to think deeply about this one, some of you. Either way, I feel like the outcome is that they're going to be chasing you from this point onward, from a certain point in the future. This individual is going to be chasing you at a certain point, and it looks to be like it's June. This is somebody that's going to be essentially coming after you. So, as to what happens in regards to union, it's going to be up to you guys. Yeah, I heard the name Richard, but that is your read, Aries. That's what I have for you. Definitely intense. Definitely about to be a chaser runner. Like, they're about to be the chaser and you're about to be the runner is what it's looking like. Okay, Taurus. Twin flame. What do we have here? We have a twin flame read for my Taurus. A twin flame read for my Taurus. Thank you. Four of Pentacles. So I do see here this twin flame is somewhat holding back, or they can be stingy with their energy. I do see that they can be stubborn when it comes to making big life decisions. This individual could be a Taurus like yourself. Or if you don't have a twin flame, then this could be your high-level soulmate. The Six of Wands, Ten of Swords, Four of Swords, King of Cups, Ace of Swords. So you could be feeling betrayed by this individual, or they could be feeling betrayed by you. I get a very hard energy here, like nothing is moving, or it just feels stuck. Ten of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords, like it just feels stuck, like someone doesn't want to move things forward with you at this time. This twin flame, it's like they're being really stubborn, or they're focusing primarily on their career, on their success. I want to get, yeah, let's get this deck because I want more clarity. Give me more clarity. What is this Ten of Swords? Five of Wands, the World. Oh my goodness, you know what I'm getting. Just clarify this. Because sometimes the Ten of Swords, I don't just see it as a betrayal. I see it as a nookie card. Same with the Six of Wands. Don't ask me why, but sometimes I see it as the nookie card. So Taurus, it's very possible that there's about to be an encounter with you. And notice you have two fives here, 5 and 5. So this may be within these next 5 weeks. It could be within these next 5 months. Like, it could be a thing that nothing happens until November with you and this individual. Yeah, honestly, Taurus, I feel like right now is this thing where you and your twin flame, like, you both gotta be focused on the bag. Yeah, King of Pentacles. You both gotta be focused on getting that bag, on that hustle. And, honestly, Taurus, I feel like there's other stuff happening in the world that's going to, like, you're going to be intrigued with, like, the happenings, the chaos that's about to unfold. Like, you're going to be watching the news and whatnot, like, wow, like, I can't believe this is happening, or this really just went down. Like, you're going to be very intrigued, you know what I get, Taurus? Like, you're going to be very entertained, is what I'm getting here. And so is this twin flame. So I feel like the both of you. The Six of Wands is also another card that I tie back to intimacy. Like, yes, it represents victory and achievement. Notice it appears twice. So I feel like right now for you and your twin flame, like, The focus is your success, your prosperity, your individual success and prosperity, your abundance. Notice the Seven of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles there. However, I feel like the time is going to come where somebody's going to have nookie nookie. Jesus, take the wheel. Good Lord, Jesus, have mercy. Have mercy. Somebody here is going to be having nookie nookie, either the month of November or December. The Wheel of Fortune is there strong. November, December. Like somebody's going to be having that holiday love and that holiday love, holiday relationship with their twin flame. Let's see here what we got. I feel like that's the outcome. I think that union, it still needs more time. Mask, hiding true feelings, pretending to delude, gaslight, and personify. Healthy choices. Self-love and self-care. Being happier, love, and life. So this individual is going to start removing the mask. They're going to start telling you everything, all the truth. But look, not today. Boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset, abundance. Positive mindset, manifest gratitude and bliss and blessing. Yeah. For you guys, you and your twin flame have to be in separation right now because you both have to be focusing on your wealth and your abundance. Okay, I definitely get that here. From the spiritual realm, something has changed. Oh, karmic relationship. A girl with a snake. Someone's getting caught up with a karmic. Or there's karmic ties here that you both have to clear out as well before anything can move forward. Sometimes they're with a karmic, but we could also have a karmic. The karmic could be a family member, it could be a friend, a co-worker, and we're not seeing it, and it's like a marrying situation. It could be a sibling, you know. It's simple, really. How do I feel? I want you, us, forever. And missing you. I miss you. I wish things were different. So yeah, this group is definitely in separation with this individual. What I'm seeing is that there's still a long road ahead with you and this person. But the most action I'm seeing is around November, December. For a lot of you, I'm not really getting anything this season. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Looks to me like there is other stuff that's going to be going on with the world as well that is going to intrigue you. This Ace of Swords, right? A lot of stuff coming out on the news, right? Especially if you're in the States, it could be a lot of stuff coming out pertaining to Trump. Mr. Trump could be going through some stuff, you know? I heard Kamala, so there could be stuff going on there with Trump, Kamala, JD Vance. Yeah, political theater, like you could be very invested and like watching like what's about to happen. Okay. Let's go to Gemini. Gemini, what do we got? Gemini, what's going on with you and your twin flame? What's been going on? Your twin flame shows up in a lot of your general reads, so I feel like your energy tends to be one of the more clearest. The Chariot, Six of Swords. Somebody here is moving things to calmer waters. The month of June. What is going on in June? Like everybody is... something is happening these next few weeks that like everybody is coming to some type of sense. The month of June. Like everybody's facing some type of reality or hardship. The Temperance, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords. Okay. This twin flame, Gemini, they're being slow with the energy. They're moving very slow. However, I see here's a very powerful connection. Yeah, this is one of those more powerful twin flame connections. I'm definitely seeing that here with the Wheel of Fortune and High Priestess. Like the two of you definitely know each other from past life. Ancient civilization. Yeah, Empress and the Hermit. Seven of Wands. I need more clarity on this. Gemini, I took extra cards for you because I feel like there's a massive shift here that's about to take place. Six of Pentacles, the Emperor. Okay, your twin flame, they're being thrown out. What is showing me is your twin flame is going to be thrown out. They're going to be in this Hermit energy. I don't know if they're being evicted or their home is being foreclosed. This is going to come very sudden. It's going to be very shocking, Gemini. Like shocking news. I don't know if this is like Spirit's way of basically having the two of you move in together. Like basically forcing the two of you into a union. Yeah, they're saying Six of Wands here. Gemini, I do feel like there's a young Pisces that's going to try to make an offer to you, but you're not going to be interested. You're not going to be interested. I'm smelling male deodorant. I don't know if this is like Right Guard or if this is some type of Old Spice deodorant. Like somebody could really like the smell of a male deodorant here. I don't know. That's interesting. Perhaps it's your twin flame. Or perhaps it's you. Somebody here just like smelling good. Nah. Wheel of Fortune, Page of Swords. Gemini, I think like you're at a point where you could be feeling like this isn't going to go anywhere and you're looking towards the future. But right as you... It's like right as your foot is out the door, this individual comes rushing in, this Knight of Wands energy. They could be a Pisces, a Cancer, a Sagittarius, an Aries, Virgo, Taurus, or Libra. A lot of signs are here. But, you know, strong emphasis on Sagittarius. Look, they could be stubborn right now. They could be very firm, like they don't want to deal with you right about now, you know, the current energy. But the future energy, it doesn't matter what they think right now. Because the future energy is showing them facing financial hardship and having to move in with you. And I feel like you're going to have to make a massive decision here. Yeah, the Lovers, do you take them in? Lovers and the Ten of Cups. It looks to me like a lot of Geminis will be taking this individual in. But it could be like that right now. There's friction. There's denial. Like this individual doesn't want to deal with you. They could be pushing you away. Or having a firm boundary. Yeah, old school. Outdated thinking. So this individual could be a bit more old-fashioned when it comes to some things. Like they're not evolving as fast as possible. Camera, reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, perception. There's something here about childhood. This individual could have had like really hard parents growing up. Their parents could have been really strict and whatnot. Coffee cup. Okay, so Gemini, this energy is going to meet with you for coffee, for brunch, whatnot. Yeah, I'm seeing like this outdoor seating area. This could be in like the downtown or in some type of shopping plaza. It could be like 11 a.m., 11:30, but you and this individual are sitting there and this individual's talking to you, but it's like they're not telling you what's really going on with the finances. They're not telling you that right then and there. They're going to tell you that they're really going to show up to your place at night or something. On a random Tuesday or Wednesday, confirmation, there goes my throat chakra. On a random Tuesday or Wednesday and telling you like they don't have anywhere else to go. They don't know what they're going to do. Golden mirror, narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. Yeah, this individual has narcissistic tendencies that they have to come to terms with. Blowing kiss, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection, return. But this golden mirror can also be implying like this is indeed your twin flame. And the two of you mirror stuff back to each other. Teddy bear, interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, want to date. Yeah. Yeah, the Emperor and Empress both showed up. So that tells me, like, the two of you, yeah, look, cutting out separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. That's what I'm getting. Right now, it's like either the two of you are not speaking or you are speaking, but there's, like, firm boundaries. Like, it could be that this individual told you that they just want to be friends, and that's it, nothing more. Or that you two can be acquaintance from afar, but that's it. But that's not what the future is showing. That's not going to last between the two of you. What it's showing me is that the two of you are eventually going to move in at some point and have a union. Quite a few of you, actually. Still listening. I listen to the music you've shared with me. It helps me to connect with you, though we are apart. So if this individual feels like you are speaking to them through like music on the radio or music in the car and whatnot that occasionally comes on, or stuff that may show up on YouTube, is on. I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you. Gemini. This twin flame's possessive over y'all. Run away. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. So there could be something here about Hawaii as well, and not the right time. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. So this is what they're telling themselves. This is what they're telling themselves. But you see, this ties back to the previous energy that they are, you know, they're going through a financial predicament and they're going to be thrown out. They're going to be thrown out, y'all. So then they're going to show up to y'all's place on a random Tuesday night at 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. telling you their story, you know, their their life story and whatnot. Like, they're gonna give you the whole monologue, like from the moment they were born and when the stars aligned at a certain time. Then this happened. You know how like Dumbledore would give Harry Potter those long monologues in the movies and whatnot at the end of the book? He would tell Harry Potter the whole truth. And then it's like, you thought he already told Harry Potter the truth, but then it's like in the next book, there was more truth that needed to be told. Like, that's what I feel this twin flame. A lot of you, this is going to happen Leo season. Leo, Virgo season. Coming back to you under some type of destitution, and you're going to have to decide what you wish to do, Gemini. Okay, Cancer. Twin flame, Cancer, 10 of Wands. They're holding on to you really, really hard, this twin flame, playing in your energy with the 10 of Wands and the Temperance, Justice, and the Fool. So this individual has brought up marriage before, or they have sort of hinted at marriage, is what I'm saying here, Cancer. Yeah, the Chariot. Strength. What is going on in June and July? Or October, November? Like, what is going on? The collective energy is moving. Okay, so we have Justice and the Fool, Cancer. This individual's trying to hold on to your energy, but they could be acting a fool right now. They could be acting a fool, or they could be acting aloof or coy. They could just be silent, in and out, not really speaking. I feel like Cancer, this individual is very attractive. I feel like they have a lot of attention from other women or other men, or even both. This could, they could be a player. They may not be a player. They could be a Libra, Sagittarius, a Cancer like yourself, or a Leo. I heard Sagittarius again. Gemini is there as well in the energy. 3 of Swords and Death. What is this 3 of Swords and Death? The Sun. The Chariot. All these cards want to pop out. 3 of Wands. Empress. Justice. I don't know if it's something here about marriage. The two of you could be married in the 5D. 3 of Cups. Cancer, I feel like you're in the Tower. Queen of Pentacles. Cancer, I feel like you're at the tipping point. Like, either this twin flame is going to come in and make the offer, or you're going to move on. Like, this energy of the Scorpio flower full moon, it just made you feel like you deserve only the best. And if this individual cannot give you that, then Death, Chariot, Sun, you're moving forward into the future, into the light. Like, you're like, yeah, it hurts with the 3 of Swords, 10 of Wands there, but you're going to move forward if you don't see any action here. Then the Chariot and the Tower. So this individual is going to speak to you. I heard something here. You notice the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. This individual could be telling you that they're unemployed, or that they are losing finances. Like, their funds are drying up really fast. They're in the Tower. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. You have something similar here to Gemini is what it's looking like. You hear the bird chirping. I don't know. This individual could be ending up in a really serious financial predicament. I'm feeling like they got laid off. Like, they got laid off, or they lost their job, or they're about to get laid off. which is really sad. I don't wish that upon anybody. Even if they hate their job, I don't wish that upon anyone. There's stuff here about the Mars cycle. Picture, looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. This twin flame desperately misses you. Grounding, stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance. I feel like God has to make this person in destitution so that they learn that the wealth is tied back to you. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, the stability, the structure, that is tied back to you, Cancer. Heartbroken, deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving, and despair breakup. Jeez, this twin flame is going through hell, talking. Interested, awaiting messages, texting, calls, email, talking more. Soulmate, soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. So this is your person. This is your person, y'all. Sunglasses, watching, lurking, perception, and stalking. But right now, they're just stalking. They could be doing more like telepathic communication. They're addicted to you. But I feel like this individual, there's just silence here. There's very little action. And I feel like this is all going to come crashing down in a tower. Leo season. This Leo season, but you see the astrology lines up with it. Now that I'm thinking about it, the astrology does line up with Leo season being really intense, June and July being really, really intense. Everything that's going to be happening with the astrological forces. So it kind of makes sense that this individual would find themselves laid off or in a really serious situation where they have to turn over there to you. Like they're not giving them I feel like God is not giving this person any choice anymore. They have to go over there and period. Emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. So this is what they've been doing. This is what they've been doing now. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. They're avoiding being vulnerable with you, you know? But look, and attached to my ex. I'm attached to my ex emotionally, physically, and or spiritually. I need time and space to break this connection. They keep running back to that third party. Because that third party is not going to challenge them to evolve. But God, you see the karmic connections for the first few waves of twin flames, that's ending. That's ending. So it's like, this twin flame's gonna have to get on over there. You know, this is somebody's twin flame and they can't escape union with you. You activated my soul to find my true purpose and destiny in life. You helped me heal in ways no one else could. Thank you for finding me again this time around. The issue here is that some of you don't want this individual anymore. So this twin flame has made a big mess. They're going to have to do a lot if they want to clean this up. The future is very much uncertain for the two of you, I'm seeing here. Because they could have caused you a lot of heartbreak. They could have caused you a lot of trouble, you know? They can also be rather childlike, you know, with the Fool there. They could be really stubborn. Like, they don't want to listen to you. Listen to God. Like, they march into the beat of their own drum, which is great, but it's like a perilous endeavor, the direction they're headed. They're heading right into the trap. And no one can blame, you know, they can't blame anyone for the circumstances they're about to find themselves in. Like, they have been ignoring their intuition for far too long is really what I'm getting here. So, Leo the lion, right? Leo? Leo. What's going on with this twin flame? The world? The magician. This individual's doing spell work. They're doing lusting magic. Self-pleasuring. They're pulling on your energy heavy. They're trying to appear in the dream realm. Ace of Swords. Spirit saying it's the truth. But then you have the Fool. This individual's very childlike. Very foolish at times. They take a lot of reckless risks that they shouldn't be taking. I see here that Two of Swords. Now, what's this? Two of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, right away, I see this twin flame does a lot of spell work on you guys. A lot of, whether it's intentional or unintentional. They also try to communicate via the ethers, via like the astral realm. Excuse me, confirmation of my throat chakra. Telepathic messaging. And then the Two of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. This individual is stuck. Yeah. This twin flame is stuck. They don't see that they're repeating some type of cycle. Like they're just year after year, it's the same thing. There's very little evolution. Like they know the truth, but they're not evolving, or they have gotten stuck in some type of timeline loop, and they don't know how to escape this Seven of Cups judgment. This twin flame could be poly, or they could be open to different relationships. I'm noticing all the naked people here and the Seven of Cups, but the world in the original Rider-Waite Tarot is a naked woman. So it's very possible this twin flame is a player. They could be an F-boy or an F-girl, or they want to be with you, but they want that to be like an open relationship, one where the two of you are open to different individuals in the relationship. You know, I'm really getting more so the bedroom. Seven of Wands, Eight of Swords. Okay. Oh, Lord in heaven, Leo, I feel like you might have the heaviest read here. This twin flame, they just... Ten of Cups, the Moon. They're stuck. Yeah, they're stuck in some type of dreamland, some type of slumberland, where the two of you are together. You know, Marvel's multiverse of madness. Like this individual is stuck in some type of a dream realm, like a slumberland, where the two of you are together and you're happy, you're free. But Eight of Pentacles and the Moon is just that. It's a dream. You know, when the moon comes out, that's when this individual goes into that slumberland. You know, that dream realm. They could be doing like ketamine or smoking something. I don't know. I definitely get some type of DRUG use so that they can travel to this other realm and be there. But this is something that they're creating with their subconscious. It's not actually happening. Like, it's not actually real. It's just what they're living out in subconscious, almost like a form of escapism. Like, they go into this other realm, and then you're there, and they imagine the two of you living together in an apartment or a house, and, you know, watching a movie together, cuddling, having sex, and you are happy with them and whatnot. The Seven of Swords, Page of Wands. I feel like there's a deep primal fear here. Like, this individual's scared of you. Like, you make them nervous. So that's why they don't speak or say anything. Six of Pentacles. But look, I feel like this individual also wants to be free and open. And they know that you most likely are not going to put up with that. Like, they're going to want to be around the town. Yeah, Knight of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Ace of Wands. They have, you know, this individual has fire crush. Like, their private area's on fire. They can't control that ish. If they were with you, then it would be controlled. That's the thing. If they were just paired up with you, like, this is a lack of intimate satisfaction. This individual, they're looking everywhere else but the person that God created for them. That's why they can't feel fulfillment. Healing heartbreak, toxicity or addiction, abusive relationship. The Golden Mirror, narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. The Chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing, codependency. So this twin flame is going to be chasing after you. They're going to be chasing after you very soon. Could be within these next 6 weeks. Could be within these next 2 weeks, 2 to 6 weeks. Hammer, but look, sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on and repair. Leo, I feel like your twin flame is wanting to tell you that they're a work in progress, that they have to, you know, like they're sorry that they're giving you such a hard time on this journey, but that they have to learn the hard way, really hard lessons, because they're stubborn, they're stuck in their ways. You know, they're having trouble, soulmates. So they know that the two of you are like a divine partnership. But look, death. It's over. I'm sorry, Leo. No, the relationship is over. No second chances. Grown, transform. What's dead is dead. So it looks to me like this lifetime. Now, if this doesn't resonate, you know, you can watch your moon, rising, and Venus. But for this group, it looks like this has reached the end of his journey. Let the past go. Yeah, I think this individual did too much. Let the past go. Can we rewind time? Go back to before we were both broken down by life. Our past holds us back from our future. So they are saying that their past holds them back from this connection. Your past holds you back from this connection. Or it could be that they are saying it's just your past, or you're too caught up in everything that happened in the past, and that's what's holding back this from moving forward. You're not willing to let go of something that they did. But at the same time, you don't, you know, you can forgive, but you don't have to forget. Twin flame or not twin flame. If this individual did you a foul, you don't ever have to speak to them again. And that has to be on their conscience. Nothing that, you know, anybody can do about that. Not the right time. I am overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. This twin flame, this may not be everybody. Please do not take this if this isn't yours. But you haven't spoken to this individual or months or years, and this individual is still nowhere to be found. At this point, I am not seeing any kind of union with you and this person. Potentially, they may become chaser. They may try to chase you for a little bit in the future. But as of now, it looks to me like the contract has unfortunately expired. So let's move on to Virgo. Let's go to Virgo here. My Virgo's the Hermit. What do we have? Virgo, twin flame. What's going on? Virgo, twin flame, two of pentacles. A decision? Somebody here is making a decision. Ace of wands. What's going on with Virgo on this twin flame journey? The sun. Knight of swords. Ace of pentacles. Seven of pentacles. Queen of wands. What's the deal here with this Queen of wands? Is this Queen of wands Virgo? Just want a Queen of swords. Yes, okay. Virgo, I see your twin flame coming back around after a period of silence. But you're putting your foot down here. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. You're putting your foot down here. You want answers. You want the truth. You're telling this individual more or less exactly what you're wanting. And if they can't offer it, then they have to move on with their life. You're not playing games this holiday season, this summer season. You're just not. You're over it. You're over it. Either this individual is going to give you a relationship and commitment, or they have to move on. They have to move forward. They're going to give you Ace of Pentacles, or they're not. And this individual, it's like I feel like you're both in this Two of Pentacles, the Tower and the yeah. Yeah, you're putting your foot down here. You're putting your foot down. Oh my goodness. What's going on with the summer signs? Cancer, Leo, now Virgo. You guys are having a hard time with this twin flame journey. It is what it is. Sometimes these journeys are not glamorous, to put it lightly. Sometimes these journeys are absolutely brutal. You know, sometimes it's just karma that we gotta pay back from another life. You know, sometimes it really is just that. Eight of Wands, Knight of Wands. The Sun, Knight of Swords. I heard the name Daniel. I also have something here about a church priest. Virgo, you are having an explosion of money. Like I will say, you know, out of Leo and Cancer, you definitely coming out on top with the finances, at least this summer season. Yeah. You're putting this twin flame journey to the side. You're focusing on you. You're focusing on your wealth, your abundance. This twin flame is going to come back around the Tower. Important communication. But things are still left unclear. So then you are going to take it upon yourself to put some type of ultimatum. You are telling this individual, look, either you give me a relationship or you have to leave. We have to go our separate ways because I'm not going to do this back and forth with you. You know, I need full transparency here. What is your plan? What is your goal for the future? And this individual, the Fool and Seven of Cups, there is much confusion here, is what I'm getting. They're still being very unclear with their motives. I feel like in a desperate attempt to keep you bound, they're going to take that leap towards you and tell you they want that true commitment, that investment. Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. But it's like the Page of Swords, Seven of Cups, High Priestess. Fool is almost like a confusion. Like some days they're going to show up and show out. Like if you accept like if you take them up on their offer, right? You give them this ultimatum. You tell them what you're expecting, what you're wanting. And they take you up on this offer. Certain days they're giving you 100%. But then other days it's going to be like 20%. It's going to just be really awkward. Nine of Swords. I feel like this journey has been a roller coaster ride. Ascending, learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union, new phase, blowing kiss. Notice how the similar cards are coming out. Unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection, return, coffee cup. So there is going to be a coffee day. Again, similar energy to who was that? Cancer? No, Gemini. It was Gemini. Clock, needing time, cycles, and takes time. Time to heal, progressing. Heartbroken. I think for y'all, it's like you can't get over how much time this individual has wasted backstabbing. And it could have been with karmics. Like, it's this energy of you just can't look past it. Like, this individual, if they want you, they have to make it very loud. Yeah, the chaser. But karmic relationship. This one is wild side. Look, that's what this twin flame wants. A wild side. There's a side to you I haven't seen and want to. I want to see you let loose and get wild. Let's have some fun. They want to go party and dance the night away, pop bottles, celebrate. They want you to get a little crazy. Look, I'm single. I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone and not looking to get into a relationship at this time. This is an F-boy or an F-girl. They are, because they're single and they want to see your wild side. The chaser, karmic relationship. They chase after relationships that give them that high, that rush, that excitement, the thrill. But they don't want to be settled down just yet. What do you see as the outcome? What do you see as the outcome? Virgo and this twin flame. The runner, you're going to be running from them. You may be running from them for the rest of your life at this point. Because this individual is doing a lot. So that is your read, Virgo. That's what I have. They're doing a bit too much. They're doing the most and not enough. And I think that's why you're putting your foot down. You're telling them. You know, it's some type of ultimatum there that you're going to be giving them, and Love at that point, it's like this individual is out of control. This could be like a businessman or a businesswoman. But if you haven't seen that side of them, you're about to really soon. These twin flames have a way. And these twin flames have a way of fooling us. A lot of times we're the light and they're the dark. They have a lot of skeletons in their closet. Well, we all do, right? We all have a lot of skeletons in our closet, but I just feel like sometimes our twin flame is like on a whole nother level. But let's see here. Who's the next? Who is being called up front? Libra. Libra, what are you doing here? Let's see. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. So your twin flame is in some type of destitute energy. This individual is struggling financially really bad. This individual has no money. Yeah, like whatever they're posting or showing online is fake. This individual I'm seeing here, they have no money. The Five of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, like God has literally put a block to their finances. Like they can't be allowed to have any kind of financial breakthrough. The Star, Queen of Cups. This individual watches you online in some way, shape, or form. I don't know if they know your YouTube channel and they're looking at the comments that you leave on videos, or oh yeah, my heart chakra. I got like a weird sensation in my heart chakra just right now. Like this individual, for some of you, they have found your YouTube and they check the comments that you leave on some of these twin flame videos or love readings. Like they have seen the stuff that you have commented. Page of Swords, the Fool. Ace of Swords. I feel like you have been very patient, Libra, with this individual. You have waited much time with the Queen of Cups and the Star. This individual is very quiet right now, like they're not really saying anything. This individual, I feel like this person was destined for some type of fame or fortune, but I don't know if that fell through or Spirit took away that contract from them. I need clarity because something here, their finances are really rough this summer season. The Chariot, Nine of Cups. What's the Chariot, Nine of Cups? The Ace of Swords telling you the truth. Ten of Wands, the Tower. Hey, bro, someone here finally telling you the truth. But this truth with the Ten of Wands there, I feel like it is heavy. It's heavy. It comes with strong energy. I feel like some of you, this individual, they could live far away from you, so they're having to, the Chariot, they're having to get a car and drive over there to you, or they're having to get on a plane and go over there to you. This is somebody that's going to show up unannounced and uninvited. This is the Tower. Yep, the plane is flying overhead right as I'm saying that. Oh my goodness. Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Then, oh my goodness. I feel like Queen of Cups, Nine of Swords. Libra, you have definitely gone through it, like emotions wise. You could have cried a lot over this individual, this connection, like just a lot of heartbreak and heaviness. Like I feel intense grief, like a sense of loss, which is very sad. But it's this energy here of they're right there, you're gonna learn the truth, but oh, this is a heavy energy. Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, Fool, Magician, Seven of Swords. This individual is coming unannounced, uninvited. They're not making things clear. Can you tell me what this leads to? What this leads to, please? Two of Pentacles and the Hermit. You're either going to accept this individual in, or you're going to send them packing and they're going to have to wander around homeless. They have karma that we all have karma we pay up, but this individual has a heavier load that now they gotta pay it up. They gotta pay it up because they've been delaying union is what I'm hearing. Yeah, Three of Swords, King of Wands. This individual, they could be an Aquarius, a Cancer, a Virgo. They could also be a Leo, Gemini, Capricorn, I'm picking up. But God is going to take away everything from this individual. Basically, you know what I get, Libra? God is taking everything away from this twin flame to force them to go over there to you. But how do you feel about this? They're being forced. Yeah, I'm trying not to sneeze. Look, seduction. Oh my goodness. Look, they're going to show up to your spot at night. Sword and Rose, clarity and truth revelations. Oh my God, Libra, you always get these, like, what is going on? As of late, I thought it was Capricorn that got these weird reads, but this year, I feel like you guys have got these really intense, cryptic messages where it's like it's, you know, that 16-year karmic cycle that cardinal signs were facing, like that came to an end, but it's almost like an energy wants that cycle to keep playing out for you guys, or like the cycle ended, but now you're still feeling the residual effects of that karmic cycle, because cardinal signs were in a 15 to 16-year karmic cycle. A lot of people don't know that, but it ended. It ended recently. The Phoenix. New phase and rekindle, renew and growth, change mind, rise from ashes, clarity and truth, revelation, honor and protection, determination. Hooking up and date. So either you're going to let this twin flame into your home, and the two of you are going to have nookie and have a new beginning, or things aren't happening. Picture. This individual looks at photos of you and misses you, longs after you. They could self-pleasure to you as well. Ship, cutting ties, moving on. Receive what you need, progression and arriving. You could live somewhere near the ocean. You could live on an island or a peninsula. This individual showing up, ascending. So they're going through their journey, but I feel like they've definitely been stubborn. Definitely been slow to initiate playing games. Yeah, they know what they're doing. They know this is a game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting is to get your attention. They know what they're doing. They're being stubborn. That's what this is. They're being stubborn, but they're not going to be stubborn when that wallet is empty, when God takes all that money away from them. That's when they're not going to be stubborn. They're going to fold over backwards like a lawn chair. Here we have run away. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. They're still in some type of running energy, refusing to see something, feeling lost. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore, and it's easier to just stay in silence. Well, it's too bad for them, because God isn't going to give them that choice. You know, like, I don't know, like this, if this is your masculine or your feminine, I don't know what they're doing here. They're playing games, they want to run away with you, but they're feeling lost. They don't know, like, they're saying that they're trying to make this work. They are claiming here that they have tried to make this work with you, but it hasn't gone where they wanted it to go. So I don't know if it's like a thing where there's a miscommunication, or somebody is feeling like they are owed something from you, like, or maybe this individual thought that the two of you were going to start no strings attached, maybe more like a friend with benefits. But it's like this energy here, or maybe this is a projection, like they're projecting this. Finding myself, it was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of life, and I need space. But you know what? I feel like that's just a cycle that has been going on at this point with this energy. Like, that's the excuse, that they need space because they need to figure out what they want out of life. But it's already been like 3 years or 10 years, 15 years. Like, they're still saying the same. You know, they're manifesting, they're affirming it. They're affirming it to themselves because they believe it so truly. So now they are going to have to find themselves, aka through you, because you are them. The two of you are twin flame. Now they're gonna have to find themselves. Now they're literally gonna have to find themselves because God is bringing them to you, because they don't have anywhere else to go. I don't see any karmic here either. This individual could have been into yoga or into some type of physical activity. Or they could be into like the Renaissance, medieval stuff, but yeah. With this twin flame, God is going to force them to go over there to you. They're going to have to show their face to you. You know, they're going to have to show their face to you, Libra, and give answers. Answers and explanations. You're going to learn the whole truth. Everything that happened, everything that went down. Look, a hair. Yeah, somebody here could have been doing spell work. There was a hair on the desk from one of the cars, so that could imply spell work. It could be this individual was doing spell work. Maybe they were trying to tap into your money, you know? It's possible sometimes our twin flame will pull on us, like, you know, please, like, I need your help, but they won't be there, you know? So it's like, what is the outcome? Because I just, like, it was just a lot. Your read was crazy. Yeah, they have to go over there and profess the truth. Profess the truth that they love you, and then it will go from there. Okay, Scorpio. Twin flame read. Twin flame, Hierophant, Ace of Cups. This could be a Taurus, your rival. Nine of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Scorpio, you're going to have to make the biggest decision of your life here very soon. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, the Empress. Nine of Cups. I feel like this twin flame is bringing a ring. I really do. But then they're showing up as a page. They're showing up as a page, so it could be that they still have a lot to learn when it comes to you and them and this connection. I see the Hierophant, Ace of Cups, so it's almost like the general direction seems to indicate a union, but then the Nine of Swords, Two of Pentacles. What is this Nine of Swords, Two of Pentacles? Somebody's trying to make a decision, or someone can't sleep, this twin flame? Two of Swords, the Death. Somebody here is doing magic or spell work. This Hierophant, Hangman, Three of Swords. This twin flame is heartbroken over you. They can't stop watching. To this day, they still find you beautiful or handsome. Like, they still love you. Hierophant, Four of Swords. Is this Hierophant energy that's showing up, is this Scorpio's twin flame? Yes or no? The Moon, no. Okay, so if this part doesn't resonate, you're more than welcome to watch your Moon, Rising, and Venus, but it's showing me, y'all, that I guess the Two of Swords, Death, like somebody's twin flame journey is over. I don't know if somebody's twin flame passed away. That could have happened, you know? Some of us are in that boat, right, where our twin flame has unfortunately passed. They not here. It's unfortunate, it is what it is. But I do get that perhaps for others, it's like maybe you're not seeing that it has ended, with your like, I'm getting something here. I don't know, like the time ran out or it took too long, because the moon, I see the moon in yes or no situations. I see the moon as a no. If it was in reverse, I would see it as a yes, but it came out upright. So I'm seeing that as a no. Like, whoever this is, they're sending you a Taurus, a young Taurus, and that's going to be your new twin flame, like your new divine counterpart. But the Hangman, Three of Swords, like, you could be very much feeling like at a crossroads. I don't know. Dude, the energy has gotten so weird. Like, what is going on? Yeah, Two of Wands, Knight of Wands. They're going to send you a young Taurus and a young Aries. And it's like one of these two. Yeah. Yeah, it's a young Aries here as well. Page of Wands, Fool. I feel like some of you are not going to want this. Scorpio, the ball's going to be in your court. What do you do? What do you wish to do? High Priestess. Like, whatever you wish to do here, look. It's showing a lot of you saying no to this Taurus. But then it's like, an Aries comes in, like, you say no to this Taurus, then God sends an Aries your way. But what happens with the Aries? Ten of Cups crossing Eight of Cups. Oh my goodness, you know, this reminds me of that one read where there were a lot of love offers coming in, but you were going to say no to all of them. Oh my goodness. Scorpio. You may not take up this Taurus or this Aries on their offer. Nine of Cups, somebody wants to go on a date. But you may not take any of them up on their offer. Does the twin flame have anything to say? I know they're largely absent from this read, but do they have anything to say at this point? Emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. You hurt me. What the hell? Everything that happened hurt me so much I need more time to heal. This individual's claiming that y'all hurt them or y'all did something to them. I'm leaving. I'm ready to leave the situation. So they left. They feel hurt. This man or this woman, this twin flame, they feel hurt by you. But this could be projection on their end. This could be a lack of acknowledgement of their flaws or this on. I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you. So they're saying they'll compete, but you feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and peace. Lost. I feel lost without you. So your twin flame, they feel hurt by something here. Camera, reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, perception. Old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. The butterfly, evolving and growth, next phase, healing inner child, releasing the past. That's why God is sending you two new energies, because this twin flame is stuck. They're stuck. Self-indulgence, self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. I'm tasting honey bunches of oats. Here we have hammer. Sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on and repair. Passion. Insane chemistry, sparks and having fun, equal interest, burning desire. Not enough. Lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego, and fear, frustration. What is the outcome? Do you, like, Scorpio and their twin flame, the outcome? Give us a card. Soulmates, soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. Girl with a snake. charmed or used, enable boundaries. It looks to me like this twin flame has chosen the karmic. This lifetime. Yeah, paradise. Happiness and joy, playing. Damn, that's why Spirit was like, y'all, trigger warning, but this individual done passed. God took them out, know that. Because they weren't doing their job. And God was like, well, then you're no longer needed here. You're not going to do what you're supposed to do. You got to go. This is not a game. That some of these twin flame connections, it's not a game. It's very serious stuff. Energies were out here doing what, I know I'm not the only one that had the twin flame pass away. Because they were out here not doing what they want to do out here. Not doing what they were supposed to do, excuse me. Not doing what they wanted to do because their higher self wants them to do the right thing. But they insisted. So I'm telling you, if you're one of those twin flames, your twin flame passed, it's because they weren't ever going to do right by this connection. And it was the ultimate slap to God's face. It really was. God saw it as the ultimate disrespect. That's why people gotta remember the power of the Most High and pray, call on the saints, call on the ancestors, the angels, archangels. Because this stuff is not a joke sometimes. It's not. I know I'm laughing, but it's like, Jesus, take the wheel. Oh my God. I'm really getting somebody's twin flame is no longer here because God was like, you're not going to do this lifetime, running around with this karmic. Very, very nerve-wracking. That paradise card as well. Like, I'm wondering, I'm done. So yeah, they're going to bring you, I'm not even going to say what I'm getting. They're going to bring you an Aries or a Taurus, and it's going to be up to you if you say yes to that. But yeah, I feel like a lot of you are going to say no. You're going to see what the future will bring when it comes to like the newer energies. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Let's go to Sagittarius. Sagittarius is here. They have been summoned to the podium in front of the class. They need to speak. All right, let's see. Sagittarius. A twin flame. Sagittarius, what's going on? Eight of Swords and Death. What happened? Like with this was this the Scorpio full moon confirmation? There goes my throat chakra. This must have been the Scorpio full moon. Because what on earth happened with these energies? Like, what is going on? Here we have Eight of Swords Death. Either you're done or you don't want to speak to this individual, or they're done, they don't want to speak to you. I don't know. Like, I need more clarity. Eight of Swords Death. Knight of Cups. The Hermit. Looks to me like there's a Virgo here. A young Virgo. Queen of Pentacles. The Lovers. Queen of Swords. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. It's like a weird energy. I don't want to say the end of the world, but I see the sun. Like, I see the sun really powerful. The sky's like orange. And it could feel like some type of negative energy, but then I see a Sagittarius here up on the mountain, and they have this outfit on, like this custom made outfit or something, and they have this microphone in their hand, and the microphone, they're holding the microphone, like the microphone they're holding it straight up, like they're pointing it straight up to the sky. And then they're going to start singing some type of song or something. So I don't know if somebody here is like a singer or a songwriter, or that's what is in somebody's destiny, that they're going to be like a famous musician or artist. Like their music is going to literally affect the energy, like save the planet or something. It almost reminds me, what was that anime? Oh my goodness, that was a while ago. There was an anime like that where the people would be fighting with evil aliens, and there would be a singer like singing music. It would have this protective energy shield over them, or it would be like a power. It would make the evil aliens fall asleep, or it would make them shrink in size. I forgot what it would do, but it would basically render them very powerless, like to the point where they could not attack. I think it was the Macross anime. And, the humans would be traveling throughout space and fighting, and then the one woman, she was on the spaceship, she started singing and whatnot. And it created like a force field, a force bubble. But anyhow, why am I saying this? It's showing here a Virgo. But is this Virgo the Sagittarius's twin flame? Like, we might as well get here. King of Wands. Two of Cups. Okay. It's showing here, yes. There's a Virgo energy, strong Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio here. Gemini as well. So there is a twin flame here. What is the Eight of Swords, Death, Empress, and the Hermit? But you're not interested in pursuing anything with this individual at this point, or this individual they have done enough or something? I don't know. Look, Emperor. Emperor and the Empress again. What is this Queen of Pentacles, Lovers? The Sun, Queen of Pentacles. Geez, Sagittarius. Oh my goodness. You guys are going to... Your twin flame is money. I don't know what to say. Your twin flame is money. This came up in your previous read, Sagittarius. The energy is consistent. It came up in your previous read about money, money, money. And here we go again. You're somehow manifesting some type of big money. I don't know if you're getting into stock market, you're getting into forex, futures, options, Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever, all of that good stuff. Or you're going viral on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, something. You're getting paid somewhere. Somewhere the money is falling out. The money is falling from trees for you. It is. It's coming from somewhere. I don't know where. Only you and God will know that, but it is coming. With the Sun and the Queen of Pentacles, oh my God. Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus done took the wheel and left with that. To the bank. Because what is this? Queen of Pentacles and Sun, you're going to be in fortune. You're going to be rich. Eight of Wands Magician, you're manifesting this, or you prayed for this. You have the Queen of Pentacles there twice. No, you're going to get married to a rich man or a rich woman. Like, you're going to be living an abundant or luxurious life. Something here, I don't know, your twin flame. You're seeing your twin flame as dusty. Dusty, musty, and busty. I don't know. I don't know, you're just looking at them like, get it together. Like, what are you doing? But they're very nonchalant. The golden mirror, narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided, healing heart. Healing heartbreak, toxicity, or addiction, abusive related. Yeah, you're done. Oh my goodness, this Scorpio, I don't like, what happened? What happened? Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Love call. Expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. So your twin flame is going to give you a phone call. They're going to try to heal things. They're going to try to speak good news. Look, wedding rings. They want to get married to you. But you could just be over it. Old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head, separation, sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. The butterfly, evolving and growth, next phase, healing inner child, releasing the past. Ascending, learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. I feel like Sagittarius, you becoming rich, you becoming in this success, it's like you choosing you. And like the more you choose you, the more you put yourself first, the more you put yourself on that pedestal, the more this person, this twin flame, comes around to try to be with you. Sometimes it really is them showing us where we need to heal. Sometimes the twin flame chooses a karmic because we're not choosing ourselves. We're not putting ourselves first in some way, shape, or form. And so maybe they're reflecting that lesson back to us that, hey, we got to put ourselves first. And that's what I'm really getting here, Sagittarius. Like, you're going to be in a whole new era where you are putting yourself on the pedestal. You are choosing you, your happiness, your prosperity, your health, right? And it's not in a way of selfishness. It's just that you have overgiven for a very, very long time. So you're going to be in this spot where, like, you're always choosing you. You're putting yourself first. You're giving yourself nothing but the best. And it's causing this twin flame to, you know, energetically go over there to you, try to choose you, you know, calling you up and whatnot, love bombing you and spending hours on the phone with you. But you could be like, you could literally be like, well, yeah, that's cool and all, but I got other things to do. Like, this energy, look, I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone. I'm not looking to get into a relationship at this time. You're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. So this individual knows. They know that the two of you are soulmates or twin flame. But they wanted to be stubborn at some point. There was definitely a separation here. Possibly since last spring. Or for years now, it's been a separation. Some of you, it's been 10 years. Either way, this individual is going to call you up. This Gemini or Leo season, they're going to call you up. They're going to be talking to you. They could be FaceTiming you, but they want to see your wild side as well. There's also stuff here about engagement ring, but I don't know, Sagittarius, I feel like you're going somewhere else. What do you see as the outcome between these two? The outcome. Key on a ring, many options, unconventional, one night stand, string along, the runner. Yeah, you're choosing you. You're running away. But is this a fear of intimacy? Intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting? Or is it that this individual did too much? Yeah. This twin flame, they could be a bust down. I noticed that many options and then one night stands, so they could be busting it down. But that is your read. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. So let's go to Capricorn. I feel like the outcome is very uncertain. More time needs to play out in the timeline and whatnot if you want this twin flame. Honestly, I feel like the outcome is that you're going to get married to someone else. And you're going to live a very rich, bougie life with a lot of luxury and materialistic riches. Like, I don't know. Some of you could also be going out to like outer space or like traveling into space. Like, you could be one of the few that's going to be able to afford like a ticket to fly into space. You know, like, that's how bougie you're going to be. Excuse me. Okay, Capricorn, you've been summoned. What's going on, Capricorn? You and this twin flame. I heard something here about a rat. A rat energy, so your twin flame could be a rat. Or they could have been born the year of the rat, or you could be the year of the rat. They could be an F-boy or an F-girl. Let's see. Capricorn, 8 of Cups. Oh, okay. 8 of Cups. We're going to get 3 cards for you guys. Ace of Wands. So you walked away from this. You made the decision. What is going on with this Scorpio full moon? Like, something happened. Literally something happened. There's no way, like, these types of cards are coming up for these twin flames. Spirit. Spirit. Like, what's going on here? I don't know. Somebody here, it looks to me like somebody here has made the decision to walk away from this journey. Or leave this, yeah, death. Lord in heaven, Jesus, take the wheel. What's going on? The death and the fool. Either somebody has already made the decision to walk away from this, or somebody is getting ready to make the decision and embark on a whole new journey. The fool. Something here about a mountain range, the woods. Ace of Swords and the Hangman. Capricorn, what I see here is your twin flame is going to tell you the truth. They are going to tell you the truth within these next 12 weeks. The truth is finally revealed. The mystery is going to reveal itself. It's the book of Revelations. You know, you're going to know the truth. everything about this twin flame and what they always felt towards you, but something has changed. The timeline has shifted, and now, like, you don't want no parts, or you're not gonna take nothing less. You're not gonna take nothing less. But Ace of Wands, yes, we're saying yes. Wheel of Fortune. It's some type of one night stand energy. Like, this twin flame wants to have some type of nookie. Look, there's a Leo here. This came up. You know what this is going to come up on? In that bonus read. And the energy is still consistent. It's a Leo here. And this twin flame is going to be devastated that you are with this Leo, that you're going to be with this Leo energy. This twin flame is going to try to fight that Leo. It could be a verbal or physical altercation. The High Priestess and the Magician. Yeah, your twin flame is doing a lot of spell work and trying to appear in your dreams. Look, the Book of Revelation. Your twin flame is struggling really bad. They're going to be contacting you. They're going to be telling you that they've been struggling, that they've been couch surfing. Not everything is what it seems. That their life is fake on social media. They do not have the riches like they could potentially claim that they have. This individual may not, I really heard something here about a charger or some type of truck. Like, this individual could have been driving a Challenger or a Charger or some type of truck. That's not going to be for everybody, but they have stopped driving that, or you don't see them driving that car anymore. You haven't seen them in that vehicle in a minute. It's because it got repoed. It got repossessed. They couldn't make the payments or something. High Priestess, Magician. So you're either the High Priestess or the Magician, and this person is the other one. So the two of you are like a perfect match. Like, you're the perfect match. You also have the Death and the Fool. So the two of you could have been, like, in a past life, part of, like, the temple or a secret society. Some type of coven or a mystery school. The Chariot, Hierophant. This individual is going to tell you the truth either this month or next month. About how they always loved you, how they always wanted a union with you. Emperor, Ten of Pentacles, Hierophant. That they're ready to move this into a whole new connection where the two of you are giving and receiving from each other in a healthy relationship dynamic. But the Hangman, I feel like you're going to be really thinking this decision through. You're almost there at union. Yeah, Teddy Bear. Interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, want to date. Not enough. This individual can't get enough of you. They can't get enough. The Golden Mirror. But look, narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. The outcome for Capricorn and this twin flame, the outcome. Old school. Date. Get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date online. Old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Backstabbing. Heartbreak and pain. Separation and loss. Deception and lies. Shocking attack. Jesus, take the wheel, please. Heart healing, like, oh my goodness. What is going on? This Scorpio moon. It has to be the Scorpio moon. There's because that was the biggest, or maybe was it Pluto retrograde? It was Pluto that went retrograde recently, wasn't it? This is very unnerving. Like, I'm nervous. I'm nervous for a lot of y'all. Not just you, Capricorn, but for the rest of the other signs. Because it's only a few of us that are not supposed to be with our twin flame. Like, that doesn't apply to everybody. Most of you are supposed to end up with your twin flame in a union. You know, like, this is very shocking. Just cryptic. I feel scared. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I'm scared. for the collective. Like, where is this going to lead us? All these twin flame contracts not coming to pass? Nervous. You make me nervous even just thinking about you. I get nervous. I'm not sure what to say or how to act around you. You hurt me. Everything that happened hurt me so much. I need more time to heal. So this individual is claiming that you hurt them in some way, this twin flame. That you hurt them or disrespected them, belittled them. I don't know. Like, sometimes I feel like this individual feels relief that they're not dealing with you. But then other times they miss you. They want a thing with you. They can't hold back their feelings anymore. They have to tell you the truth, though. They have to tell you the truth. They're going to tell you the truth that you have the rest of this May, or it's going to be in June. But they're going to tell you the truth. You're going to know everything, Capricorn, about this twin flame, where you stand, and that's when you're going to know for certain, is there any type of hope for reconciliation this lifetime. Like, you are really, when I tell you, Capricorn, you are going to have your answer. You're going to know by this month of May or by June if this will ever go anywhere. Like, it's going to be a firm yes or no. Date. Like, I feel like y'all are going with a Leo. I'm missing you. I miss you. I wish things were different and have my kids. I want to have a family with you. I know you be an amazing parent, and I dream of the day I can experience raising a family together. But again, have my kids, like, whether this is straight, gay, lesbian, like, you know, kiss, birds and the bees. Again, this energy of sex. Like, this energy of wanting to be in the birds and the bees, you know, like, what do you see as the outcome for these two right now? The outcome, shock, the tower. It's the tower. Sudden change, shocking news. Yeah. This individual's going to try to propose to you and get with you, but they're going to, they don't have to reveal the truth. You're going to know the truth. You're just going to know. God is going to show you everything or tell you everything. Either this month of May or this month of June. Like, you're going to know the truth, Capricorn. Everything. Literally nothing will be left untouched. You're going to know the whole story. If this individual got with a karmic, why they got with a karmic, what them and that karmic were doing. If this individual ever did any type of attack on you with that karmic, like, you're literally everything. The good, the bad, and the ugly. You're going to know it. It's all going to be shown to you or told to you. Whether from this individual or from God or from your ancestors. But it's going to be told. And at that moment, it looks to me like you guys are going to move into the future, to something else. So let's move to Aquarius here. Aquarius, what's going on with your twin flame? What is happening here? This twin flame reading. Nine of Wands crossing the moon upright. I see here this twin flame feels uncertain as to how to necessarily move things forward. King of Pentacles, King of Swords. Okay. King of Wands. Page of Swords, the Tower. I need to clarify this, because what's going on here with this one? Okay, this feels more, yeah. Okay, this feels way more lighter than the previous reads. Oh, that's a relief. Aquarius, thank God. You know, like, what a relief y'all brought in, because I was starting to get really nervous here. King of Pentacles, King of Swords. Judgment, Hierophant. Okay, you're Five of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are headed towards union with your twin flame, but I do feel like it could feel like a twilight zone between you and this individual right now. Like, where do you two stand, or like where the future stands? Where's the future headed? It would just feel very strange. Somebody here could be getting like a whole new job offer, or an opportunity to go to school. I guess something here about traveling. It could really call into question certain things about like the future of this connection. I feel that there have been moments where the two of you have gone silent, where there have been unspoken words, a lack of clarity, a lot of things hidden, but the connection is still there in the 5D or the 4D. You have the King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, so I do see that this individual is desiring marriage with you, Aquarius. But the King of Swords, Page of Swords there. It's this energy that, Aquarius, this is interesting. This twin flame wants you to let your guard down. They want you to let your guard down. They want you to open up your heart to their love, their affection. The King of Wands here, Hierophant, this individual is getting ready to make the decision to lock it in with you. I noticed the Page of Swords there twice, so I feel like this could be representing that you're both learning some integral lessons during this separation, or this slowness in this connection. I feel like Aquarius, definitely don't rush your twin flame journey. I'm definitely getting here, take your time with your twin flame. It definitely feels to me like if there's no movement in Cancer season, then wait until Libra season or Scorpio season. The Tower is there though, so what is this Tower like? I feel like the Tower and the Five of Pentacles is representing something else that is completely unrelated to your twin flame connection. Like, I feel like this is something that's happening in the world, whether it has to do with like Mr. Trump, I don't know, you know, if he's having like a health issue, has some type of health crisis, or this is having to do with like crazy weather, solar flare, like, you know, stimulus. Like, it could be something big that's coming out. I feel like that's completely unrelated to your twin flame journey. What I get here is that the two of you seem to be moving towards a union, but it's almost like there's a little bit of a separation here. There could have been a third party karmic at one point, or like karmic interference. Yeah, backstabbing, heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, shocking attack, coffee cup. Meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building friendship. Soulmates. Soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. Clarify the backstabbing. Camera, reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, perception. What else do you have? Key on a ring, many options. Unconventional, one night stand. String along, the runner. Fear of intimacy, running away, intensity, and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. Twin flames. Yin yang and balance, union and duality, complement, polar opposite. Wedding ring. Union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. Your twin flame is ready to marry you. But do you want this now after so many years? Abundance. That's what I'm getting. Your twin flame is ready to marry you. But it could be that they put you through hell and back. Yeah, you feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and peace. And my dreams, I have been dreaming about you. In my dreams, we are so free and in love. Wish I could stay there forever. Nervous. You make me nervous. Even just thinking about you, I get nervous. I'm not sure what to say or how to act around you. This twin flame is summoning up the courage to finally bring you a ring, bring you the offer, and you're going to have to decide if you accept them or not. But I do feel like it could have been a very hard journey at first for you and for them. It could have been a difficult separation. The two of you could have been married to different people at one point even. And now like you're both single or you both divorced and now you're, you know, both coming back to each other's energy all these years later, 10 years later, 20 years later. It could very well be like that for somebody here. You know, you got married to a karmic soulmate, they got married to a karmic soulmate, and then you guys drifted apart, but now life is bringing you back together. So it's going to be different for everybody. I just feel here that as long as everything is discussed, but it's possible you may run from marriage with this person, Aquarius. Like you may become the runner, you may become scared. As hard as that may be to believe, it's possible you could have a deep-rooted fear of being in a commitment with someone or living with someone 24/7. It's very possible. If not you, then it's possible it's this individual. And now they're summoning the courage. Courage the cowardly dog. Now they're summoning the courage to make that offer. Either way, it leads to marriage, but there could be a little bit of running from someone here. Shockingly, it may be you, Aquarius, that is running from this individual for a little bit. But it looks to me like you guys are on track to have a union. So, thank goodness this read was more positive, because I was like so anxious. I was just like, please God, you know, let somebody have something. Well, there were a few signs that had stuff that was good, but geez, some of y'all had it really rough. Okay, and last but not least, Pisces. What do we have for my Pisces? 5 of Wands, Hangman. So it's taking you a lot of strength, a lot of mental power to not initiate or move something. Like I get this energy here of something feels stuck. The Fool, King of Cups. Can't help but feel like somebody is traveling somewhere. That could be by the ocean. 3 of Swords, 6 of Cups. An age gap possibly here. Queen of Cups. Pisces, I feel like your twin flame connection could be on hold right about now. Not because of anything bad, but more so that certain things are still in the works. There's certain things that have to happen. I almost get an energy of divine timing. I feel, Pisces, it's important that you and this twin flame don't force anything or rush anything. Because it seems to me like it's all building up towards a possible union, if that's what you're wanting. You have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups there, so the two of you love each other. You both love each other, but I noticed the Fool. So your twin flame could right now be acting foolish or just be acting a little weird. 7 of Cups, 3 of Wands. 7 of Cups, 3 of Wands. Yeah, like, I feel like Pisces, you know what I'm feeling? 4 of Swords, King of Pentacles. Oh, there's something. You know what I'm getting? Either you're dealing with something personal in your life right about now, or this twin flame is. And that's why right now it's not the ideal time for anything to happen between the two of you. Somebody here is dealing with something rather heavy, and it's important to wait and definitely don't rush it. You know, don't try to force it. Don't push this individual, you know, don't corner this individual. Like, if there's separation, let there be separation. Or if the two of you are having simple conversation, just let it be at that. Because I'm getting here, it's not the time just yet for union or for nookie nookie. Like, it's not the time just yet. Like, there's other stuff that has to happen. I'm also seeing an earth sign here. I'm seeing an earth sign. I'm seeing Aries, Scorpio, Pisces. They could be a Pisces like you. Capricorn and Taurus. So mix and match however you feel this may resonate. But I'm seeing someone else here as well. And I don't know if this King of Pentacles is someone that you knew over the years, or if this King of Pentacles is someone that you're meeting, but you will be tempted by this King of Pentacles. I'm seeing it here with the Four of Swords, Three of Swords, Six of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Tower, Strength. They're saying that there's stuff here that I can't say, but there's stuff that's about to happen. For you, High Priest, High Priestess, stuff is about to happen, and they're saying I can't say it. You know, I'm the Leo. But look how the angel is trying to keep the lion's mouth closed. Like, there's something here I can't talk about. It's a tower that's going to happen between you and your twin flame. Whether it's good or bad, I cannot say. It seems to be good. I don't get any, you know. The only card here is the Five of Wands, but I feel like the Five of Wands with the Hangman is more so like impatience, like wanting something to happen faster or sooner. But it's not happening. You know, trying to go against the current. Like, that's what I see the Five of Wands and the Hangman as. I don't see, and the Three of Wands there as well. Like, the Three of Wands can be like waiting for a ship to arrive, traveling, you know, getting on that plane, waiting on line to board the plane, board the cruise. Thank God, the Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords, I was like, oh my goodness, like, we're gonna see that for every person? Spirit, like, Jesus, take the wheel. Ten of Swords, like, how many times that backstabbing card? I was like, good Lord. Please, mercy on our soul and spirit. Shock. Okay, here we go. The Tower. There's two towers. Pisces, you always get these towers. You see, you're out here living. That's the thing. Girl with a snake. Charmed or used, enable. You will be tempted. Y'all are going to be tempted by a King of Pentacles. They're going to try to lure you to the bedroom. And you gotta be careful. Camera. Oh, this there's some type of King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, or Aries energy. They want to lure you to the room to record y'all doing those acts with them in secret. You gotta be careful now, Pisces. Lord, I'm gonna walk away from this desk. This is too much. But whoever this King of Pentacles is, they have fantasized over you for years. They know you. They've been fantasizing about doing this with you. And they want to fall in love with you as well. They want to be in a marriage, but they're going to try to tempt you like the snake in the Garden of Eden. You got to be careful. The butterfly, evolving growth, next phase, healing inner child, addiction, codependent, obsession and restraint, engagement ring. This keeps coming up for you guys, and clock. Maybe this is why Spirit doesn't want me to speak too much, because they don't want me to potentially affect the future. I don't know. Whatever it is, you're doing the right thing. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because this is where it's headed. This is where it's about to be with you and your counterpart. Anything else? If you want it, right? Anything else? You're mysterious. I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. Never really know where I stand with you and playing games. This is a game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting is to get your attention. This individual knows how they feel towards you. Still listening. I listen to the music you've shared with me. It helps me to connect with you, although we are apart, and something to say. There's something I really want to share with you. I'm waiting for the right time to tell you. They're waiting for the right time to tell you that they're single. There's no third-party karmic there anymore. It's finished. If they were with a karmic, it's over. I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone and not looking to get into a relationship at this time. At least as of now, looks to me like this individual is not with a karmic. Even if these two still live together, sometimes people have broken up, but they still have to live together until the opportune time, right, for them to move out. You know, sometimes there's legal stuff going on, especially if they were married. But yeah, this twin flame of yours, they don't have a third-party karmic. That's over. That's over. This is what they're getting ready to do, but you're going to be lured to the trap by this King of Pentacles. So you're going to have to decide here, Pisces, what you do. What you do. Because it's about to be big. It's about to be the biggest shift that you could have ever imagined. Know that. But this is what I have for you, Pisces. That is your read. You're on track. Out of all the signs, I feel like you're on track the most. But, you know, timelines can change. Things can change. Free will can cause things to change. It's something we have to bear in mind, right? But that is all of the signs. I want to thank you all for stopping by. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And I wish you much love and light. Take care.